Hi everybody, I'm Kathy Resnicek.
And I'm Richard Pressler.
And we're here today to talk about the first assignment in Module 5 in the Wired Networking course offered by TapdVCOE. And the first assignment looks at traffic capture techniques. So tell us about the assignment and what it's going to cover and what students are going to learn in this.
Sure. So as we mentioned before, the entire module is about getting traffic and doing analysis for troubleshooting. Well, the first step is getting the traffic.
Right.
And the traffic, because of the way that Ethernet switches work and the way that routers work, unless you have a hub on the network, you don't have a place to just plug in a sensor and collect traffic. So
and I remember that hubs are
out
of style, right?
Very out of style. And you wouldn't find a gig one anyway.
Okay.
So there's lots of problems with trying to introduce a hub.
Okay.
Really what you want to do is you want to mirror traffic from an existing interface. As an example, the switch interface that goes to your primary district firewall, that's a very valuable place to collect traffic from, but you also don't want to go unplug that cable and plug it into something else because that's important. That's production traffic. So switch manufacturers have used a variety of techniques, but they all come down to basically some form of port mirroring or port spanning, taking the contents of what's coming in and out of one port and sending it to another port. And you can do that locally with span. You can also do it remotely on a switch with RSpan, remote span. So you could take traffic that's coming in and out of an interface and send it to, say, your Wireshark. And now your Wireshark can sniff that traffic, and it's able to understand all of the flows that are going on that port. And we'll talk about some of the other things you could do with it as well. Like you could span an entire VLAN. So you could take all the traffic from all the computers on one VLAN, one entire network, and send it somewhere for analysis. Now that could be a lot of traffic. In fact, it could be more than the destination port can even handle. So in some cases you can cause packets to drop. But there are certain use cases, like if you're troubleshooting, say, an odd broadcast problem. You know that workstations on a network are sending out packets, and it seems like you've kind of got a rogue out there somewhere. You know, maybe you're troubleshooting like Apple TVs dropping on, coming on the network and dropping off, and you want to go see an entire VLAN worth of traffic. That's a case where you might send all of that traffic to a single port, just so you can start to see some of the anomalous things that are happening on it. So we'll talk about how to do that.
Great. Sounds very interesting and very useful.
I think it will be.
All right.